This crab mentality that annoys me so much. Hello everyone! Good evening, or well, good morning, good afternoon, or kung kailan nyo man to pinapanood. Welcome to my channel, and before we start, I would like you to please, or I'm requesting for you to please subscribe and to like this video. Anyway, so for today's video, what I'm going to talk about is something a bit sensitive, and I do hope if ever there are people who will not agree on my points, then we could have an educated discussion. And you can place your comments down below. But, you know, that's the problem with social media. A lot of people would comment things that are hurtful or just below the belt, and it stops us from having educated discussion. Okay, so what I want to talk about right now is the denial of the franchise for ABS CBN. Alright, disclaimer, I don't want to get too political about this or too technical or too legal. I think we've already had enough information online and from whatever resources, and it's going to cause infodemic if I will still dive into that. But rather, I would want to focus on the reaction of different people or the reaction of people towards this event, okay? Because I felt that there was lack of sensitivity on their part. Now, I really don't care if you're a pro or anti. I do have my reservations, but yet again, as I have said, I don't want to dive into that because, you know, it's going to be chaotic. To be honest, I am deeply disappointed at how some people react towards this, I would call fiasco, this event, or this, whatever you call it, right? I do have friends who work at ABS CBN, and I personally know that they are heartbroken about the news or about the decision. If you're someone who has empathy, someone who really cares about other people, then you wouldn't invalidate their feelings. Regardless of the issue, regardless of the reason, they have the right to feel bad. And I am so sad and disappointed that some people will say, buti nga sa inyo, buti nga nagsara, may mali naman talaga sila. Yes, there are a lot of reasons, but have you ever thought how hard it is for them? Sobrang sakit nun, no? Walang ka ng trabaho. I should know because I lost my job a couple of weeks ago. And it's not easy. Pandemic pa naman ngayon. So, we have to give this to them. You cannot invalidate their feelings. Okay. And some people will say, okay, yung OFWs natin or yung mga nawalan ng trabaho, hindi naman ganyan kumuha ng simpatya. Bakit ganyan tayo mag-react? Bakit parang affected na affected tayo? I think there's something wrong about that argument. Hindi naman ito palakihan at pataasan ng problema eh. Kung ang isang tao ay naman problema dahil isa siyang OFW, the feelings, again, I will go back, the feelings, the emotions are valid. I cannot say that I am not affected. I am also affected. The father of my kids, isa siyang OFW, isa siyang seaman na nawala ng work because of the pandemic. Okay, but that doesn't mean na hindi ako nagkikare sa kanila or yung mga tao na sumusuporta sa mga workers ng ABS-CBN ay walang pakialam sa ibang tao, sa ibang sect. We can always have a nice discussion about things, but then there are people, I know that you're just being factual and that you're saying that, okay, they deserve it. They need to be shut down kasi bias, whatsoever. That's fine, that's your views, and I will respect you. But then again, you also have to be sensitive that there are thousands of people who lost their jobs. As you can see, even other networks are also supporting ABS-CBN. And is it too much to ask for us to show our care? Is it too much to ask na wag muna nating dagdagan yung sakit na nararamdaman ng mga nawalan ng trabaho? Is it too much to ask if we don't mock them? Is it too much to ask to let them grieve? Sa atin siguro hindi ito personal. Hindi tayo affected directly, but to them, this is their source of income. This is the source of their joy. I know friends who work there as writers, hindi na yung ikinabubuhay eh. It's a part of their lives. Why are we trying to get that right from them? Siguro no, ang gusto ko lang ipunto dito, we always have to respect the opinion of other people. Ang napapansin ko kasi ngayon sa social media, pag nag-aaway, trash talk talaga. And to the point na ayaw mo na talaga magbukas ng social media kasi ano ba tong nababasa natin? Anong nararamdaman natin kapag nagsasabi tayo ng nakakasakit? Hindi ba dapat damayan muna natin sila? Hindi ba dapat nandun muna tayo sa kanila? If you are saying nakasalanan niya leaders ninyo, ng management ninyo, do you really think it would help? Do you really think it would help if we say na huwag kayong mainis because it's not your fault, it's your leader's fault? Do you think it would help? As I always say, there's always a perfect timing for everything. Siguro sa tingin nyo nakakatulong yung mga sinasabi natin as an eye-opener, but is it really your objective? Ang dami kasing nakikita ko na post na nagpapataasan na lang. Wala nang direction eh. dapat isipin muna natin ano ba yung rason bakit tayo nagpo-post. Is it to help other people? If you want to lay the facts, then lay the facts as is. Huwag na nating pabigatin ang nararamdaman ng mga kaibigan natin, kapamilya natin, kapuso natin, kapatid natin na nawalan ng trabaho. When I do trainings for corporate, we should learn how to agree to disagree. There's always have a room for that. Even if we have different opinions, we would still value yung respeto natin sa isa't isa. Hindi natin kailangang i-prove pa na tama or mali. Hindi mo kailangan manalo sa diskusyong to because apparently lahat tayo natatalo na. Di ba dapat sa panahon na ito palakasin pa natin ang loob ng bawat isa? Pero hindi Ang nakikita ko, mas pinupul pa natin. It's really this crab mentality that annoys me so much na hindi talaga mawala-wala sa kultura. Wouldn't be too much if we just hope and pray that this will be over instead of us being a third person and saying things which we know will not help those who are directly affected. Anyway, I know that some of you will not agree with me, and I would encourage you to place your comments down below, but make sure that your opinions are not a form of mockery or something that will hurt other people, but instead will open our eyes on what's really happening. Okay yun, mas maliliwanagan yung mga tao. But then again, stop being too insensitive. Hindi kailangan yan, lalo na sa ngayon. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this, then please give it a thumbs up. If you feel that it's valuable, then don't forget to share it. And I'd see you soon on my next video. Bye!